Today we're looking at SSD from a company that I've never heard before, but I'm pleasantly surprised by. Hey guys, welcome back to our How and Says channel. My name is Ivan, and today we're looking at this 1TB SATA3 SSD from a company called MicroFrom. I've never heard of them before, but they reached out to me. They wanted me to check out this drive, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised by the performance from this company, especially from this 1TB SSD. We're gonna go straight into the quick unboxing, installation in my desktop, and we're gonna check out the tests on the speeds and file transfer. And at the end, of course, we're gonna talk about it in the conclusion. So this is one of the easiest upgrades you can do on any desktop and pretty much all laptops, unless they're like super new and don't have 2.5-inch space inside. But this MicroFrom, actually this surprised me. If you guys saw it on the quick unboxing, this is a very nice drive. Actually, the housing is metal. I was not expecting to see that. Most unknown to me and less known companies don't go out of their way to provide metal housing for the SSDs. They normally do on plastic. I've even seen plastic ones from much more expensive and well-known companies like Samsung or Crucial. But this one 1TB from MicroFrom, it's in metal housing. So we're gonna easily upgrade here. And because my Cooler Master case is supplying these easy to install standoffs, you'll see how quick that can be. Just screw these 4 little standoffs on the back side, just like that. You'll see we have them 4, and there's rubber grommets on the back side. We only need to put it right here and press, and this is the whole installation. Of course, we're gonna have to plug in our cables just to physically install it. Super easy, super nice. I'm just gonna plug in now the cables and we're gonna be good to go. I want to test the speed and large file transfers, and I'm going to see how this 2.5-inch SATA3 SSD drive performs. Is it fast enough? Is it up to par with my terabyte team group right here SSD? And this almond transplant will have the NVMe drive and the 2x1TB SSD drive, so plenty of storage for your game installs. Very nice looking drive, I have to say. I really like the black metal housing, and I really like the branding right in the middle. Nothing else to distract you. So I'm gonna close the computer and run the tests, and we're gonna talk about it at the end in the conclusion. All right, conclusion time. And what do I think about the MicroFrom 1TB SATA3 SSD? As you guys saw, I'm actually pleasantly surprised by this SSD. Never heard about the company. They reached out to me. The installation was quick. The build quality is great. We have metal housing. I've tested several different SSDs lately from different companies. I bought some from Samsung, I bought some from Crucial, and I see the trend that most of these well-known companies are migrating to plastic housing of the SSDs, which I'm not a huge fan of. I prefer them to be metal. I know metal will transfer the temperature a little bit better. And this one, having a metal housing, I saw no problem with it. It doesn't have a sensor, so how do I monitor? Is not telling me the temperature, but I measure with my infrared thermometer and everything seems fine, even at large file transfers and constant write and read on the drive. The temperature stayed under 50 Celsius with 22 degrees ambient. You're gonna see the speed is actually very good. The reads and writes are better than my team group 1TB SSD. I wanted to pair them because they're kind of following into the same budget and at the same time. And this one gets a little bit faster, not by much, but still, from a company that you don't know about, and team is pretty well known at this point. So performing better than the 1TB team. Excellent surprise. And these are such an easy way to upgrade an old computer, an old laptop, or maybe an old desktop, or adding extra storage for your game installs, so you can throw your Steam, your Epic launcher, anything out there, and just run it through. They're fast enough, so your games are going to be loading super fast, and at the same time installation is super easy. Anybody can do it. You guys see with my specific desktop case, it's even easier. You just need to slot it in the rubber grommets. But any other situation, it literally takes you no more than 5 minutes to install one of those. So what can I say? So far I like this drive. I'm going to do some more testing and updates maybe in a future video, because a lot of people say, well, why don't you test longevity? Well, to test longevity, you actually have to have it for a long time and read and write for a long time to make sure that that drive can survive this kind of usage for a long period of time. You know, for a couple days, you can't really say what kind of longevity is going to be. Other people are suggesting maybe put a lot of information all the way, filled it up to the end. Well, if you don't know anything about SSD drives, you're not supposed to fill them all the way to the top. You have to leave 10 to 15% empty on the drive, not fill it all the way. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems with the drive. And I have SATA 3 SSDs that have been running for over 10 years with no problem. So I'm not seeing a big rate of failure. I have hundreds of drives around me and never had any problems. So yeah, thumbs up for this one. MicroFrom, good company, I have to say, not only because they sent me this drive for free to test, but I'm pleasantly surprised by the build quality and the performance so far. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video, stay tuned to the channel, subscribe if you're new, check out the link in the description below if you want to support me directly. It helps me tremendously to bring you videos like this regularly. And as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.